And welcome to Friday night. Welcome to the long holiday weekend. It is Car Con Carne, sponsored tonight by C&H Financial Services. C&H offers a variety of products ranging from traditional merchant accounts to a zero-cost payment processing solution, which eliminates the expenses tied to accepting credit cards. C&H also offers cost-effective commercial lending programs to help get your business the money it needs to make it through these unprecedented times. To learn more, contact C&H Financial Services at 855-600-2437 or go to chfs.us. I'm James Van Osdol. Here I am in what I laughingly call my home office, and scattered across the city, we find 8-bit creeps, two of 8-bit creeps. It is Mick and Travis. Good evening. Happy Friday, gentlemen.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
You know, this is long overdue. I've been a fan of your band for years. I love the sounds you make. In the posting I made for Facebook, I said it's 8-bit creeps who make weird, wonderful, synthy and fuzzy melodic music. But that doesn't even begin to describe it. I just think you guys sound cool. And the thing is, I think part of what I love about your band, let's talk about your sound. I hear hints of everything I grew up loving, whether it's Bowie or the Talking Heads or the Cars or Peter Murphy. I hear little hints of everything synthesized into whatever it is you're doing now. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we kind of took, kind of like what you're saying, we took in a lot of, we pick and choose from a lot of people we liked growing up as well, which
I think
Bowie
also,
and Talking Heads fall into that.
Yeah, and I think, the four of us all have our, favorite artists and favorite bands that all kind of meld into what we are. And, I think, when we first had a discussion, when we were playing in our old band and that was kind of fizzling out, we just wanted to make something that was easy and fun. And I always said danceable, something that people can
yes
to,
Let's talk a little bit about the new song. You just released this today, right? Close Your Eyes on Bandcamp?
Yeah, just today.
Yeah.
It's worth mentioning today is Bandcamp Day. It's a monthly event where all the proceeds from sales on Bandcamp go directly to the artists. There's no royalty taken out by Bandcamp. So if you want to support artists, today is a great day to do it.
Definitely.
Buy their songs, buy their merch. Great way to support bands. Great way to listen to bands too. I'm going to try something, if you'll indulge me, 8-bit creeps. I've never actually tried to play music through Zoom to this live feed. So I'm going to try to share a little bit of this new song. It's called Close Your Eyes. Tell me who Madeline Smith is, because I love her presence on this.
Oh yeah, she's a great vocalist. We met her through, she was in a band called Our Fathers that we played with last summer at DZ Fest. That's out in Hickory Hills. And very cool band. They had, a lot of things we liked, cool synthy sounds and stuff. And with this song, it was kind of big, like Travis had the original kind of synth-based riff for it and everything. And when we were kind of messing with it, he was like, I could hear female vocals on this. Like, maybe we should give that a shot. And we kind of had a short list of people, but asked her first, and she was down to try it. And she just killed it.
She killed it. Absolutely killed it. Her voice is gorgeous.
Her voice is totally gorgeous. I mean, it's one of the more striking parts of this song. And before we talk a little more about that song, we should welcome the new person. Jason has entered the room.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
And
because you're a late arrival, you missed all the pleasantries before we went live.
Was it about me?
No, we just, a little bit of warming up. We got to know each other. We shared some life stories. We shared some life lessons. You missed all that stuff. So you're kind of coming in cold.
I know it all. I know the mythology.
That's right. So we're going to share a little bit of the new song. I do want to say this song, Close Your Eyes, which I love. And this is one of those songs that to me gets better with each subsequent listen. There's a lyric in there. This song just came out. This is not a new song writing wise. Amidst continuing quarantine, wait, hang on. Where's the line? Or this is the quote. This is the quote that you said. Amidst continuing quarantine, we remotely recorded a song that laments our fading art of conversation. These are weird times, right? I mean, this is So
Indeed.
how tricky was it to put this together?
Well, I'll take a stab. Like this song kind of started as a joke while probably back in
Yeah.
March, April. My buddy and I, who lives upstairs from me, and my wife were getting pretty lit up one Friday evening, and my buddy Tyler and I were singing and annoying my wife. And so then we decided to come downstairs to my basement in this room and make a song about her. And I wrote those. I started with that chord progression and then that bass synth line. And I was just listening to it like a couple days later after we, made it and shared it out with some friends. And it was garbage, but that bass line really kind of had me. So I shared it with these guys, and they're like, "Let's do something with it." And then it was just kind of back and forth.
You got
sharing
these cool
files.
moody synth sounds. The guitar is funky.
Yeah.
I just love it. And yes. All right, let's go right into this. I'm going to try to share this. And if this fails, well, we'll just keep talking. It's as simple as that. I'm going to share computer sound. Boom. Do you see your Bandcamp page?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. All right. We're going to do a little sample of this. This is Close Your Eyes, the new one from 8-Bit Creeps featuring Madeline Smith. And the way this works, I'm going to share just a little bit of this so that it becomes recognizable. So that it's used in editorial context. I'm minding all my legal everything here.
I saw the light of 1,000 screens. I saw us closing our minds.
It stopped itself. That's amazing. But that's probably all I was legally allowed to do anyway.
Yeah.
That song, just like I said, it sounds so good with each subsequent listen. That is on Bandcamp. It is Bandcamp Day. So
3 hours, 10, 11.
yeah.
2 hours and 47 minutes.
Yeah.
And so you can get that song, you can listen to that song, and then you can dig deeper into the catalog. And what I was thinking of, you put out an album. Actually, I'm going to share this one too. Share the album cover at least, of Warm and Happy. You put that out just before the pandemic hit.
Yeah. Just like
Timing wise, yeah. The world was your oyster back in February.
Yeah.
This is it. We're going to put out Warm and Happy. Things are going to change. It's going to be amazing.
The
But-
dreams of playing Summerfest were, there, and god damn. What
Uh-huh,
the-
and-
Went from warm and happy to like cold and sad.
yeah.
True enough. But there's a song on this one, My Young Shadow. This is what I was thinking of earlier. If the new disease should claim me, I'll watch your stocks go crazy. What, Mick, where did this come from? Is this like The Simpsons where they predicted the future, or what were you talking about?
Nostradamus.
Maybe, because that song was from maybe I think that was written like a year prior to when that came out, but it was just just a little jab at pharmaceutical companies, I guess. But but it does sound more prophetic and
Timely, yeah. If the new disease should claim me, I'll watch. Yeah, it makes sense from the pharmaceutical perspective. I want to show the album cover.
Yeah.
You guys have, I realize that you don't personally do your own artwork, but you sure have the right sense of who should be creating this stuff for you. I love the look of this. This is just, what a great image. Who's the artist?
Matthew Bremer.
Oh my God, he does great stuff. And to that end, let's bring up.
Yeah, he did the Strange Party cover too, right? J-Rock?
Yeah.
He did two for us, and yeah, he's got a cool use of color and image, and there it is. Look at that hot dog.
Yeah.
The hot dog stands out. Yeah, this is just cool stuff. So for people who are just listening, who don't have the benefit of seeing what I'm showing, A Strange Little Party. It is in fact a strange little party. A Doctor Strange-ish host at the front of the table, skull head, 3 eyes. There's a hot dog with sunglasses and a mustache eating hamburgers. There's a snake. There's a mason jar full of eyeballs. There's a pack of Marlboros. There's a goat with an eyeball on his hand. This is magical stuff, and I love the kind of worn cover look to this. So it looks like a 33 record that's been around for like 30 years.
Yeah.
This really fits your aesthetic. I mean,
Yeah, he's
Right on.
great. He's done some flyers for us too before. He did like an awesome Richard Simmons Headless Horseman one for a Halloween show we played a couple years ago where we all dressed up as Richard Simmons on stage. It was awesome.
Amazing. Staying on Warm and Happy a little bit, because that is the newish release, not counting Close Your Eyes. I also really like Bad Birthday on that, kind of dreamy and cool. And something that I enjoy very much about all your music, the songs tend to shift in unexpected ways. They go in interesting and cool directions that make sense when you listen, but there's kind of an inventive playfulness to the songs you write.
Sometimes they create playful arguments at practice.
Yeah.
Do you guys butt heads a lot?
No, I mean, we have. I think everyone has an opinion, but I don't know. I feel like everyone is pretty good at keeping their egos in check and just wanting what's best. I don't know. What do you say, Jay? Serve the song.
Serve the song. But I think sometimes we tend to do that in songs where we kind of go off in this other direction, and we were worried that it was kind of becoming too common for us. But it's fun though. It's cool, because I don't know, it just adds some extra spice. I don't know.
There's a song on A Strange Little Party, from which we just showed the cover, called Perfect Teeth, which suggests to me, I just assume, Mick, that you're a North Sider because there's a Granville reference in there.
Actually, I'm not, but my girlfriend used to live on Granville, up like Edgewater area, so that's kind of where that came from. But I've spent a lot of time there back, some years back, but not. Yeah, I don't live there at all. I live in the Beverly neighborhood, so polar opposite.
So when this all subsides, we should meet for Rainbow Cone.
Absolutely. There's a line around the block these days, but hopefully that'll subside by then.
And what's the burger place up by you? That old school, is it Tip Top?
Top Notch.
Top Notch. That's it.
Yeah. Best patty melt around.
Yes. So much to accomplish once this pandemic thing lifts and we're free to.
There's so many dangerous places on the South Side for like burgers, fries, milkshakes, and heart attacks.
Yeah, I'm overdue for a return to Vito and Nick. I have so many plans.
Oh, Vito and Nick, so good.
It's funny. People, I was talking about this the other night with Jerry Bryant. People ask all the time, have you seen this place or have you been in this area lately? No, I haven't been anywhere. Like, how are you going out and doing things? Like, someone said, what are you doing this Labor Day weekend? I'm staying home.
Reorganizing my storage unit.
Right.
Filing
records. I mean, that's just where we're at. But I swear, I've got a list. Put it together. We're going to go for burgers at Top Notch.
Let's do it.
That would be lovely. I think the first thing I ever heard from you guys, maybe, was New Zoo. That hooked me in.
Yeah.
I mentioned Fuzzy and Synthy, and that checks all those boxes. So
let's fun to listen to.
Yeah, that song came together so quickly too. Yeah. I think we did that in like half an hour of that session.
So let's start from that general direction. How did the band come together?
Well, I mean, we don't.
I like the heavy exhale from Mick.
Right?
Everybody on this call was in a band before this.
Yeah.
The
three of us. I don't know who. I'm up here, so the three of us.
Down there.
Yeah. We were in Van Gogh's band, and I don't know what happened. We lost a drummer, and then we got a new drummer, and then our bassist had two kids and was in another band, and just kind of getting all busy, and so we weren't really vibing on that. And then Mick and Jason had been talking about 8-bit crEEPs, and as soon as they said the name, I was like, yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do something like that. Then we found Andy, who's not here, on Craigslist, right? After a few weird.
It was unband related though, where we found him on Craigslist.
Right. Yeah, it was for a light massage.
Yeah. He's the crazy card for sure.
I feel like blacked out right now.
Yeah.
I feel like you've accomplished a lot in a relatively short time. And again, people can hear you, support you, enjoy you on Bandcamp. But this really is the day. I kind of look forward to Bandcamp Day just as a consumer because I like seeing what bands put out there. I didn't realize you were putting this new song out this week. I'm like, holy shit, this is great. I love seeing like bands kind of bank cool stuff for these special releases. It's fun as a music fan to
Yeah,
consume this stuff.
it just kind of worked out that way. I just noticed your Doctor Strange shirt. Going to the
It's the
Awesome.
closest
You mentioned
thing.
them earlier.
It's the closest thing I had to an 8-bit creep shirt. Needless to say, it reminded me perhaps of a strange little party. So this is my way of kind of celebrating 8-bit creeps as best I can.
Oh,
I'm
You know,
talking.
we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure you get an 8-bit creep shirt.
Yeah.
We'll send you a shirt.
Yeah,
I'll wear it. I'll wear it
totally.
to Top Notch. I'll wear it to Rainbow Cone. I'll wear it on the Granville Red Line stop and Sather around the corner, wherever.
yeah. You know what's crazy? I was thinking earlier when you emailed us, like I feel like you're a relatively young guy, but I feel like I've known of you in the radio space like most of my life. It's crazy.
I
You know, like,
appreciate
going
both
back
those
to-
facts. I'm not. I feel relatively young. I know from a pure data perspective, I'm not. But yeah, I mean, I'm wearing a comic book T-shirt. I've got a stuffed Crypto the Superdog behind me, and I've got a Rob Zombie album around the corner. I don't necessarily act my age, and I have been in the business for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I started in radio doing local music shows like that. That's how I started. I am fine if that is all people know me for the rest of my life as far as radio goes. It's been
Yeah.
like the coolest thing I've ever done
'Cause
as an adult.
Yeah.
were
it's
you
awesome,
on
man.
Q101 first? Was that your first kind of
Yeah.
like big, like, how old were you at that time?
I'm not answering that, Mick.
Oh,
How
yeah.
dare you? A
I'm
girl
sorry.
never tells her secrets.
That's true.
But I was fresh out of college. I started there as an intern.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I mean, we're not that far apart really.
Do you-
At all.
Do you remember some of those early bands in Chicago in the 2000s, like a band called 40-Piece Choir or
Oh
Plain
yeah,
Turner
Dude,
Joy?
of course. 40-piece choir. We did a compilation CD. It was the second local 101 CD,
Nice.
and Snail on a Star by 40-piece choir. was on
Yeah, I
that one.
have that. I had
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
produced that.
That's awesome. That was the first song I ever heard from them. And
Yeah,
then
it was a
yeah.
great one.
they were a cool band.
Yeah, we put that was the one with Apocalypse Hoboken and Lucky Boys, and
You said you produced it?
yeah, I gathered the songs. I went in to get it mastered. I forgot who mastered that one for us, but yeah, I put together the liner notes and sequence and all that stuff.
Sweet.
Those were fun days.
It was a cool time in Chicago music too. You know,
Yeah,
like
I mean-
Wicker Park had so many venues just in Milwaukee back then. And you know, it was great.
I think whenever this lifts, we're going to see another wave. I think it was coming before the pandemic,
Resurgence.
and the pandemic obviously slowed everything. But I think it's coming again. It does come in fits and starts.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
hope you're
and
right.
there's a ton more DIY spots. At least there were. It seemed like there was new ones popping up every time before.
Well,
That's
and
exciting.
let me ask the obvious question, and it's one that I've repeated several times throughout the pandemic. I mean, how are you guys navigating through this? I mean, are you, will there be more
Alcohol.
close your eyes alcohol? I mean, more remote recording, like close your eyes? Are you planning on doing some video stuff? Are you going to play in someone's backyard? Like, what's the?
Yeah, good questions.
Could play in someone's backyard.
My
Maybe
buddy
Travis
hosted
or-
a
Actually,
bluegrass
DZ
show
Fest
the
is
other
someone's backyard.
day. Yeah.
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 You're no stranger to the backyard scene.
We started practicing recently because we have a pretty big space, and we mask it up and we can each stay in our corner, but we don't really have any plans to do any video things. We were talking about maybe reaching out to Ben at DZ and do a video session there or something, because we
I
had talked
think you're-
about it a while ago.
I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I think your music lends itself to video so well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My favorite video we did was at DZ when we did that strange party at their live show. And that one really
That was
turned
good.
out well. I thought I'd like to do something like that again.
It would be
Well-
nice to record again because we've got a handful of new songs that are really cool and we feel really good about. And maybe it wouldn't happen very, very soon just because of financial reasons. But eventually, it would be nice to get in a studio I've had some friends record, and I know there's a lot of new restrictions and rules in a studio, but I don't think that would limit us to doing something really good.
For sure. I have a comment on the Facebook Live. First time commenter here. I have a question for the shorter haired bearded gentleman.
Oh,
And, he's kidding because we all have
Which
short
one's
hair and
that?
beards. Yeah. That's it. He's being funny. He's being funny.
Who's that?
Okay. Got me. All right. So you are 8-Bit Creeps. Love your band. And I can't say it enough. Go support them on Bandcamp. Go support every independent band you enjoy. And what a great time. And if you missed it this time, okay, support them any other time of the week. Just know that they make all their money directly today. Guys, thank you for doing this.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for supporting local
Yeah.
music too, man.
Truly my pleasure. All right, we're going to wrap up the Facebook feed. Hang on. Thank you, everybody, for watching.